So really quickly, I just wanted to recognize the family of Joe Gans that came here today. This is great-granddaughters, great-great-granddaughters, and a great-great-great-grandson. So these are Joe Gans' family, his daughter Gertrude Gans, and if you want to briefly say something, if not, it's up to you. Just quick words. And great-great-great-great-grandson as well.
We appreciate everyone coming out to recognize Joe Gans, our great-grandfather, great-great-great-great-great. Our dad was Joe Gans' grandson, and we heard all about him when we were growing up. Did not really put it all together because you're living life every day trying to just live and make it, and he had passed away. Of course, we didn't know him. Our older sister, we are two sisters, brother. My oldest sister is not here today. She wasn't. He's the younger. She wasn't feeling well.
But that's really young.
That's Joe Gans' great-granddaughter in the end. Her dad was Joe Gans' grandson. And we're going to go down just for a minute, and then I'll let anyone speak who wants to. Taisha is a great-great-granddaughter. That's my brother's daughter. This is my daughter. She's a great-great-granddaughter. And this is my grandson, her son, great-great-great-grandson. He did a report on Joe Gans when he was in the 5th grade. And after we were brought so much into the understanding of how important his life, his legacy, his contributions to life, society, times, a black man being the world champion, welterweight. The Old Master was his nickname, and a lot of boxers use that technique, that style, that foundation today. So we are very, very proud of our great-grandfather. We honor him. We are so happy and honored that you guys came out. And I know there are other family members of other people who have passed away today. We honor you and your family, ancestors. And I really hope we can keep this going, because right now in these very, very turbulent times, 2025 and ongoing, we need more positive energy. We need the children to learn so they continue to be prideful of who they are and not have to make excuses for why, period. Because they are alive, they're living, they have ancestors, they have family, we have goals, everyone. And it's very, very important. I would love to say a special thank you to Sarah Hornity, and a real big thank you and special thank you to Kevin Grace, who picked up this baton years ago when he learned Joe Gans was from Baltimore, and he became the Friends of Joe Gans, and he has taken this from this much to this much. And in life, in educating, in our hearts, and we are just very, very proud, very humbled by all of it. So thank you for your contributions, your support, and keep it going with our young people, because you can do anything you put your mind to. Anything. And don't let anyone stop you because they tell you you can't. Keep going. You hear no? Going. Keep going. Education. Education. That will take you from here to there. Don't give up. Joe Gans never gave up. And I have said that ever since the first interview I did for the Sun paper. He never gave up. Because can you imagine back then how many people told him no, and then all of a sudden he did it. Or he didn't matter. Because he wasn't probably as educated. He had very humble beginnings, because I think he was a foster child. And he kept going. He kept going. Sure, he was weight instead of heavyweight. That's why you don't mothers, and he taught Jack Johnson some stuff. He used to spar from what Kevin. A lot of what I'm saying, I have been educated by Kevin Grace and what I read in the book. There are books, 2 books about Joe Gans that I know
Amazon.
of. Amazon and or old bookstores and you get them from used bookstores.
The more we Google him, the more we get his name out there.
You know what? I want to give a shout out to these young people standing here because they've been so attentive to this whole thing. And I just have to recognize that. They have really been so attentive. Thank you so much. So shout out for
Hey guys, yours truly, Kevin Grace. I am here at Mt Auburn Cemetery. I'm by the old master's grave, Joe Gans, and I have a couple of his family members, great grandkids of his, and they're going to tell you a little bit. Finally got them out here. This is a monumental occasion, and we have Imelda, and she's going to say a couple of words.
Just wanted to say how much we appreciate the honoring of Joe Gans. We, as his great-grandchildren, are very honored and proud to represent his legacy. This is my brother, Stephen, and my cousin, Yvonne. We both, all 3 of us, and there are about 2 more great-grandchildren.
And my legacy I'm just so proud.
And I just want to thank Kevin for all that he has done and all that he does. And also to let you know it's never too late to learn your history.
Perfect.
All right, and these folks are from Joe's daughter, Gertrude Gans. So if other folks are saying they're related, they're probably not related, because Gans was his adopted name. Actually, Gant was his adopted name. Their family name is Brown. So and then also we found other family members, the Butler family out of Julia, the other daughter, because his other son is buried here, and he died 4 years after Joe did. But Gertrude Gans was their was their grandmother. So anyway, this is more information. We're here at his grave.